Good morning. So today this is the message for the 3rd of August. These are timeless, so whenever you are drawn to listen, there will be something here for you. If you would like to sit or to lay down, to open your energy, to drop into your heart, to connect with your essence, ground into the central sun of Middle Earth, then this is for you. The life that opens when you stop holding back. Beloved soul, there are times when the heart becomes so accustomed to waiting that it forgets how to receive. Waiting for greater certainty, waiting for the right moment, waiting until the fear has disappeared, the circumstances have settled, or the path has revealed itself completely. Yet life rarely asks us to be entirely unafraid before we begin. Often it asks only that we are willing to move, willing to take one honest step, willing to let goodness come closer, willing to believe that you do not need to understand every part of the journey before allowing yourself to participate in it. Today carries an invitation to notice where you may still be holding back from life. Not through failure or weakness, but through protection. Perhaps some part of you learned that hope should be measured carefully, that joy should not be trusted too soon, that opening the heart might invite disappointment. These protections may once have served you. They may have helped you move through uncertainty, loss, or situations in which your openness was not met with the care it deserved. But protection can become a habit long after the danger has passed. The heart may continue to stand at the doorway, watching life from a distance, even when something beautiful is already trying to enter. Today does not ask you to abandon discernment. It asks you to notice the difference between wisdom and fear. Wisdom feels steady, it listens, it does not need to rush. Fear tightens, it predicts, it tries to prevent pain by preventing movement altogether. You are allowed to remain discerning while still becoming available to possibility. You may open slowly. You may move gently. You may allow trust to grow through lived evidence rather than forcing it into existence. There is no requirement to leap. One small opening, one small step is enough. A conversation entered with greater honesty, an opportunity considered without immediately dismissing yourself, a moment of affection received without turning away, a desire acknowledged without shame. These are quiet acts, but they change the direction of your life. Every time you stop abandoning what is true within you, the inner world becomes more coherent. Every time you allow yourself to be seen without performing, something softens. Every time you choose what feels alive rather than what merely feels familiar, the path begins to widen. Perhaps the next chapter is not waiting for you to become more impressive. Perhaps it is waiting for you to become more available. Available to support, available to beauty, available to the possibility that something can unfold without requiring struggle first. You have lived through enough to know that difficulty is real. But difficulty is not the only teacher. Joy teaches too. It teaches the body that safety can include pleasure. It teaches the heart that openness does not always end in loss. It teaches the spirit that life is not merely something to endure, but something with which we are meant to form a relationship. Let today teach you through gentleness. Notice what brings the body a little more ease. Notice what allows the breath to deepen. Notice where curiosity appears before the mind has had time to create resistance. These responses are meaningful. They may be showing you where life force is returning. They may be something you have quietly wanted but have not yet allowed yourself to fully name. A change, a connection, a creative expression, a more peaceful form of living. Do not demand that the desire prove its entire future before you honor its presence. Some truths arrive first as a feeling of aliveness. They do not come with a complete plan. They come with warmth, recognition, a sense of inward expansion. Yet let that be enough for today. You do not need to act upon everything immediately, but you can stop pretending that it does not matter. Honoring what you feel is beginning of living in deeper relationship with yourself. So ask yourself gently, where have I been waiting for permission that I only can give? What goodness have I kept at a distance because I feared what might not stay? What would become possible if I allowed myself to open just a little more? Do not force the answers. Let them rise through the body, through stillness, or through the quiet knowing that appears when the mind is no longer trying to control the outcome. Today is not asking you to guarantee the future. It is asking you to stop withholding your presence from the life that is already here. Offer your attention to what is beautiful. Offer your honesty to what is true. Offer your energy to what meets you with respect, sincerity, and care. You do not need to give yourself to everything, but where life feels nourishing, reciprocal, and real, you may allow yourself to lean closer. There is courage in this. Not the courage of forcing, the courage of receiving. The courage to believe that after all you have carried, you are still worthy of experiences that are kind. Let today meet you there, not entirely unguarded, but gently open, not certain of everything, but willing to discover, not demanding proof from life before you have allowed yourself to feel it. Something may be ready to reach you. Open the door just a little and let love in. And the closing affirmation for today, I will say slowly. You can follow my words, you can speak them verbally aloud, or you can speak them in your mind's eye. I allow myself to become available to the goodness that is ready to meet me. I release the need to know every outcome before I open my heart to life. I move with discernment, courage, and trust, welcoming what is kind, true, and nourishing. May you walk with peace. May you live in joy. May you open to new possibilities. May you let that first step be taken and trust that everything is unfolding as it should. Ina kara aru ki ai soko kwan, an shoko koi ki ai ki ana soho, un kori ki ai ki ana soko koi, I shaki ki ana ara ara uroho, unai siki ki aha, an soko ashokoani, ina ara rori nisi, I ki ai e kora ara ina soko ho, suku I ki ai ki ana soko ka. You are worthy. You are ready. You are enough. Open the door, open your heart, and allow the path through movement to open and welcome you. Until we meet again, namaste.